Aura. While sometimes literal, it is used to describe that ephemeral feeling that a character generates when approaching, be that on screen, on panel, or within the pages of a book. It's a cool factor that transcends the concepts of victory or defeat, as one can achieve total victory with little to no aura and experience a crushing loss while emanating a presence that stains the narrative. Aura is a concept that exists in real life, as figures like Alexander the Great farmed it to reverse a total immunity, and legends like Michael Jackson could knock out crowds with a mere glance. People for generations have struggled to define it, and it was determined to be unquantifiable as a concept. Uncalculable. Until now. Through my extensive studies, I have created a foolproof method that can calculate the amount of aura a scene or character will generate at any given time, and I have decided to make this open source. Hi, I'm Bates of Dust, and I have created the mathematical formula for aura. Now, as much as I hate to bring up middle school algebra, PEMDAS will be needed to make this formula work, so dust off those textbooks and get ready to use the knowledge you swore you wouldn't need, because this is important. Here is the formula. Now, I know this looks incomprehensible, so let's break down what it means. Hype divided by effort, multiplied by the impact of the scenario. And all of this can be minused by the amount of joy that the character shows squared. Each number is a value rated 1 to 10, and a perfect aura score is 100. Let's kind of break down all of these elements and how they add up to this formula. Some of you may get it, but some of you may need a little bit of explanation. Hype is the emotional feeling that the scene or moment generates for the audience. How much to react with a woo or hell yeah. Researchers and scientists had previously thought that hype and aura were two different but equal symbiotic forces. But, as it turns out, hype can exist without aura, but not vice versa.
It can't. But it is. It's paradoxical, and yet it works.
A scene of sincere or earnest enjoyment may be hype for the audience, but will possess no aura. Effort represents the perceived work it takes to generate the hype. Now, you want to display as little effort as possible to maximize the aura potential. Crucially, a moment might take a lot of effort to pull off. Perhaps it's a culmination of years of training. The character may be in indescribable pain during this scene, or even dying from their wounds. But as long as it is not shown or displayed, the aura value is great. Now, interestingly enough, learning that an aura moment took great effort after the fact increases the aura instead of decreasing it. We at the aura research team call this the Itachi paradox, named for the fact that knowledge that Itachi was dying of ninja cancer made his performance against Sasuke retroactively cooler. Impact is the overall importance of the scene to the narrative. While styling on Father may gain easy aura points, the really enduring aura feats are performed in high-stakes situations with the world on the line. Because if you and everyone you care about lives are at risk, and you still decide to pose for style points, now that is aura. Now, impact doesn't need to necessarily be in attack or victory. Sometimes even standing up to an impossible threat can generate immense aura. The longer running the series, the deeper the impact a scene can possess. For example, Luffy walking past Kaido and Big Mom is an immense aura moment, because we had literally 1,000 chapters of build-up, and time to establish the strength of the Yonko, including Kaido one-shotting Luffy 1 month ago in storytime. So seeing the Mugiwara, Monkey D. Luffy, calmly walk past to Yonko felt insane. Now, in an act of cosmic irony, Luffy's power-up during this arc cost him a great deal of aura. Because that leads up to our final factor in calculating aura. And that is the joy squared. Showing too much joy, happiness, excitement, really any emotion besides stoic anger, in your moment of triumph can greatly deduct the aura from a scene. Now, I know this sounds kind of toxic. It implies that showing emotion makes you look weak. But do you want to farm aura or not? You may believe this aura stuff is meaningless.
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless?
But maintaining a character's aura is crucial when trying to craft a figure that is cool or imposing during the writing process. In some cases, a lack of aura can even be fatal. Take Dio from Part 3, for example. He had an impressive aura score of about 91 going into the finale. He even utilized his ability to stop time to erase any perceived effort of his actions, and the joy that was displayed by him was malicious smugness at best, and he was able to maintain a defiant composure. He made Polnareff, who just got done with a fight of his life against an opponent who could erase space, look like a fool. But when up against a potential equal in Jotaro, he faltered. He started playing safe, and after taking a single hit to his head, well, he started screaming, hollering, and running into the sewers for help. This was immense aura loss that was regained after drinking Joseph's blood and healing full power. But this was only to be lost again when Jotaro finally was able to stop time. Jotaro, on the other hand, didn't break frame and stayed cool under pressure, even though this was in spite of unbelievable odds against him. If Dio was a true aura merchant, he would have said, "Oh, so you can stop time as well. Interesting." Instead of doing that, we got shock and fear all over his face. Crucially, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a stand is the physical manifestation of one's fighting spirit, or aura. Dio was so aura-mogged by Jotaro that his stand exploded and he died. Many such cases have been documented by the scientists at the Aura Institute. Now, when calculating aura, you may think that the character's success at achieving their goals affects their rating. As it turns out, there is zero correlation between victory and aura rating. This is known as the Vader principle. Darth Vader is a notorious aura farmer and an impressive villain. His mask hides all his emotions, so he never loses points for being too excited, and his presence has incredible impact as it represents a turning point in the narrative. But many of his big moments that got put into edits are actually L's. Rogue One, the famous hallway scene where he wipes the rebels. Well, he fails to recover the Death Star plans. Jedi Fallen Order, where he doesn't even have a health bar and mogs Cal Kestis. Well, he fails to capture Cal or Sere, and he loses the Codex. Most recently in Darth Maul Shadow Lord, he stunts on Maul and kills Daki, a Jedi Master, but fails at his first objective to take out Maul. None of this matters or affects his aura, because proper aura management can make losses feel like wins. You're equipped with this accredited and peer-reviewed study. You can calculate the aura levels in your own stories and better maximize their aura potential. The study of aura is just beginning, and it is an incredibly new and fertile field, and many discoveries are yet to be made. If you want to stay up to date on the latest in aura science, well, please subscribe to this channel and leave your findings in the comments below, and like to promote further research. In all seriousness, thank you all for getting me to over 1,000 subs. At the time of recording, we're at 1,080, and I am so grateful for all the support, and I promise to keep making quality content for you all in the future. If you'd like to hear even more takes from me, you can check out my podcast I do with my friends, Peak of Fiction. And if you have any inquiries or feedback or want to drop a message, you can email me at baitsadusinbox@gmail.com or follow me on X at baitsadusyt. For everyone else, maintain your aura. Until next time, take care. Peace.
No, there's no change in the plan. Bye.